Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Network. And we back with another video of another so-called pastor dealing with the law. Now, this fella here is Ryan McElrath. Ryan McElrath, all right? It has him listed as a former youth pastor out of Jackson, Tennessee. All right, this is the fella here on the screen and whatnot. All right, we're going to go to the news story that recently just took place. It says former youth pastor in Jackson sentenced to prison. Good. Good. You understand? It says a former youth pastor has been sentenced to prison for what? Bedroom activity crimes involving what? Wow. I call them underages. Why? Because, YouTube, with certain words that you use in your videos, they might censor some things. They might not want to put the video up or confirm that it is a video that is suitable for the audience here on YouTube. Especially dealing with these type of stories. All right, as we scroll furthermore to the videos. All right. So this thing took place of last year. His actions, it says in June 2024. Then 39-year-old Ryan McElrath, a former youth pastor at a Fellowship Bible Church in Jackson, was booked into the Madison County Jail on charges involving inappropriate bedroom activity conduct with a underager. All right. So it says a warrant revealed that the arrest stemmed from an alleged incident that took place at the church between McElrath and a 17-year-old. Wow. 17. In a church? Wow. This fellow was getting busy in a church? A so-called preacher? You getting busy with an underager? Right in the church that you so-called preached at or taught at or whatever the case may be, however you want to put it. So this is the fella here in the courtroom. Good. Good for him. You understand? It says in February 2025, McElrath pled guilty to use of a facility and means of interstate commerce to pursue, induce, entice an underager to engage in criminal bedroom activity acts. Wow. He used the church that he taught in. He used the so-called church that he preached in to get down with the get down with an underager. It says the plea agreement includes that Ryan will be placed on the National Bedroom Activity Offenders Registry. And that's for life. For those out there who not aware of that. My advice to those out there, also you can go to this website, that offenders national website and whatnot. You could just look at your area, right, and you could see even your neighbors could be on that registry list. It gives you the opportunity to search the areas that you live in, who's a registered, offender in that area. You understand that? All right. It says on June the 6th of this year, Ryan McElrath, beg your pardon on his name, was sentenced at the U.S. District Court in Jackson to 252 months, equivalent to 21 years in federal custody and 5 years of supervised release. He was also ordered to pay over $8,000 in restitution. The court also recommended that Ryan be housed at a federal Bureau of Prisons facility as close to Phoenix, Arizona as possible. 21 years. Listen, I don't think 21 years is enough for, scumbags like this, right, who like to touch on, underages, who like to have bedroom activities with underages, who tend to use themselves as far as like, I'm going to call myself a passive. Why? Because I always say this. A lot of people fall vulnerable to fellas like this. You know what I mean? You got wicked people in the pulpit. They know what they're doing. They're not there they're not there sincerely to preach and teach the word of God to the people. They're conning the people. Why? Because they have a hidden agenda. You understand that? Just like this fella. 21 years in prison. Was it worth it? You understand? Was it worth 21 years of your freedom to have bedroom activities with an underager? Time and time again. What I always say, y'all. What I always say, almost every week a so-called preacher, right, get arrested, get sentenced, get the book thrown at them. But me personally, honestly, 21 years ain't enough. Give them life. Give these creeps life for crimes like this. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this story, this so-called preacher that was sentenced to 21 years in prison. You understand? Ryan McElrath or Elrath, or however you pronounce his name, all right? Out of Jackson, Tennessee, is the fella right there on the screen. Wow. Wow. Listen, there's more of those fellas in the pulpit right now. There's more of those fellas in the pulpit right now. And it's sad that a lot of those members at those so-called churches, y'all sweeping it underneath the rug. Y'all know that so-called preacher man is touching on that underager. Y'all know that. Y'all know it. You understand that? I hope y'all be accountable for it too. Whether it's carnally or spiritually. You understand that? So that's good that this fella got caught, convicted, and sentenced to 21 years. Judge, add another 21 on. You understand? Add 50 more. Man, just give him life in prison for that. How about that? You understand? I'm Tony Harvin of the Tony Harvin Network YouTube channel. I'm out. Peace. Do remember, if you like, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. And after you hit that notification bell, select all so you can receive all notifications to the videos that come out on this YouTube channel. Thank you.